Hi everybody, I'm Mackenzie Fraser, Senior Vice President at EVR Advertising, and I'm here today to tell you about 3 ways you can activate grandfluencers within your community. A remarkable phenomenon has emerged on social media. Meet the grandfluencers. Spirited seniors who use social media to share their wisdom and insights, proving that age is no obstacle to living life to the fullest. The rise of grandfluencers presents a golden opportunity for your community to showcase that living a vibrant life into your 70s and 80s and beyond is no obstacle. Before we jump into 3 ways that you can activate grandfluencers at your community, let's meet a few notable ones who have taken social media by storm, amassing followers of all ages. First up is Barbara Costello, also known as Brunch with Babs. Babs influences her followers through social accounts co-created with her daughter, highlighting family and intergenerational relationships. She boasts nearly 4 million followers on TikTok and 3 million on Instagram, while she invites viewers to come for the family recipes, stay for the motherly advice. Let's also visit Judith Boyd. This 80-year-old fashionista and influencer inspires her followers to embrace their creativity and live life colorfully. Boyd boasts over 100,000 followers on Instagram and 38,000 on Facebook. Boyd represents a new generation of seniors who prove that age is just a number. Your grandfluencers may not have this type of social following, but they do have influence and credibility within the local community. Perhaps the grandfluencers living at your community were an expert in their field. Maybe they were financial planners, doctors, professors, or someone who has extreme expertise. Maybe they had local influence. Perhaps they're a political figure or a local business owner, someone with really strong ties to the community and the people living there. Or lastly, maybe they're a really strong community partner. They had a focus on philanthropic or volunteer work throughout their career. Identify these figures within your community and put them to work as a grandfluencer. Number 1, use them to challenge stereotypes. Most often, the grandfluencers that you're going to identify at your community are going to have led very colorful lives and have very vibrant personalities. Use these characteristics in direct contrast to many of the stigmas that people think about senior living communities. People carry the misconceptions that senior living communities are going to be dull, isolating, and you're going to lose your independence. Use these grandfluencers to directly combat those notions by showing how active and vibrant your communities are. Show a day in the life of a grandfluencer by allowing a glimpse into their apartment home, and use this information in targeted ad campaigns to reach a broader audience. Number 2, use your grandfluencers to showcase your activities. I'm sure your community is always looking to highlight the diverse array of activities and programs that are available on your campus. Use your grandfluencers to really showcase these programs and all the different benefits of the ones that you offer. Perhaps you have a former politician living in your community. Ask them to host a debate before an upcoming local election. Maybe there's an author living in your community. Have them host a book talk with a book that they've written or a New York Times bestseller. Or maybe you're lucky enough to have a doctor living in your campus. Ask them to host a roundtable in advance of the upcoming cold and flu season. As an added bonus, and to truly take advantage of any public relations value, don't be afraid to invite local media to participate in the festivities. How fun would it be to watch your local news anchor or your journalist try to keep up with your residents with fitness classes or any type of activities happening at your community? Number 3, use your grandfluencers to build community. Because the key to any effective ad campaign is engagement, it's important that your grandfluencers interact with your prospects on a more personal level to build community and to create a sense of belonging. One way to get this done is to do a social takeover with one of your grandfluencers. Hand over the keys to your social platform, and with a little bit of oversight, allow them to showcase a day in the life of what it's like at your community. They can show off their apartment home, they can share what they're having for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they can participate in the wide range of activities that are available on your campus. Give prospects that inside look at what happens day to day at your community, allow them to ask questions, and really give that behind the scenes look that's going to create some trust and really show the authenticity at your community. Not sure where to start? That's okay. Go to evradvertising.com and check out my blog, Seniors on Social, to learn more. You can always give me a call anytime or drop me an email, and I'm here to help.